Hey guys, how are you? I'm just going to work your September collective reading. Okay, I'll go with that. I'm going to use the Rider-Waite today, the Radiant Pack. They're nice, vibrant colours and you can see them. That one's coming. I think we all got a little peek at that one. Okay, let's see where we're going. You can get in touch with me guys for private work. You know how I work, and if you don't, please feel free to come by the website, or you can comment on the YouTube, but you can just Google me, you'll find me on there, Maggie Spark, Clairaudient Channel. Okay guys, let's see what we've got. Take those 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Okay, 16 cards guys. I'm going to take from the bottom because that's how they came out. Okay. Wow. Let's have a look at this. Okay, now I spoke with you on the last YouTube upload. If you didn't catch the 22nd of August, that full moon, then this is probably a good time for you to maybe refer back to that as well, because there are a lot of energies in there. Please know that your personal planets, Mars, Venus, Mercury, Sun and so forth, they're going to move really quickly. As far as your personal life is concerned, outer planets, of course, they take a little bit more time to get through. So what we've got, okay, well, we certainly have got all the world in our hand, but it is not enough, is it? And although there is a degree of balance, okay, I feel that we are ready to get on with more for sure. And a lot of us are baying for justice, guys. This is a Libra energy as well. We've got Venus in Libra, Mercury in Libra today on the 1st of September. I have set the chart at London time. So we've got Scorpio rising as well, guys, onto that 12th house. Now we know about this, can talk about controls, can talk about personal restrictions and so on and so forth that you're dealing with at the minute. But please be aware, Scorpio ascendant and Scorpio rising onto that 12th house today, the 1st of September. So hopefully there's not going to be any boundaries as far as control is concerned, and you're still free to go about your own business well. And this can take me down areas again that deal with agreement, but it is also to do with relationships, and I think relating with anybody. So we're looking for a better relationship, we're looking for better balances, right? And we're looking to the governments for that as well. I think we're looking for justice, and at the end of the day, I feel we are being quite defensive. Now this can apply within your personal relationships, guys, okay? So yeah, it can well be that you're thinking, actually, I'm within this relationship, or I'm beginning it, and or maybe you're thinking about the end of it. All right guys, we'll know in a minute, but at the end of the day, this is talking to me about you wanting justice. We need more compromise, we need more balance. What we're not looking for is a situation where we don't feel that we're receiving any of that. And if you're in that, then you need to deal with it. So this is overcoming a few problems here. Wow, again, this is work areas for me. We do need to be looking at it. And again, I'm loving the Empress here, particularly under this energy of justice, because the Empress for me does talk about sovereignty, all right? Also talks about motherhood, can talk to me about self-business, guys. So if that's something that you're involved with, but again, looking at this could also be the relationship. There may be children, good family bonds within this relationship, but at the end of the day, we're still struggling with where we need to be within that. So there's quite a lot going on here. It's hard for me not to step outside this personal stuff, right? Because we've got Uranus in Taurus at the moment on the 6th house on the 1st of September. Now Uranus again, it is about transformational energy, and Taurus, of course, Venus ruled. We do have Venus in Libra, All right, so again, we're looking for a degree of balance around our work, around our health. You know, all of this sort of energy, which I spoke to you about in the last upload of the August 22nd for the full moon that was in Aquarius, the second full moon, the blue moon. So yeah, Uranus in Taurus. Taurus, it is very much about skills, right? But it is about survival, guys. You know, how do we keep a roof over our head? How do we, you know, find fuel for the fire? Or, you know, how are we going to find the money for the bills that are now rising? All right, so it can be difficult. And, well, um, you know, I know that everything's gone up. It's gone up about £12–15 a month, I think, the electricity and the gas in the United Kingdom, so I understand this. This, again, it's not going to get any easier, guys, so, you know, whatever's going on, whether or not this is a personal thing and you're within the relationship, the marriage, and you're not feeling that you're getting the balance, whether or not it's a family link that you're not feeling you're getting your fair dues from, you know, it really is about exchange of energies as well. There is emotion on the table, and it is obviously going to be quite difficult if we've got children within this. So yeah, we've got to work it out. The bottom line for me, though, is that there is, you know, we are sort of going to be attaining a better balance. There are going to be celebrations, but frankly, this star energy is Aquarian in its nature. And star energy for me, Aquarius, is about a need to, you know, sometimes react, certainly, you know, don't remain sedate. And it can also talk about a situation that's arisen that we have to now take action upon, I think, with this star energy. So unexpected events coming in, but I feel so far, you know, we're going in the right direction. Now this is my 3 a.m. card, guys. I love this one. So any sleepless nights that are going on, guys, within this sort of situation, that's fine. Again, it could well be employment. You can see this starting to come together. This is tentative application. If we're looking for a justice within an employment, we're not getting the agreement. Forgive me, this could also take me down avenues to do with where vaccine mandates. I know that we're all being blackmailed into taking a vaccine. If you work within larger institutions, you know, we all know where this is going, guys, and I'm not going to get into that, but we know where it's going. So again, we've got this tentative application coming in. So if you are thinking about changing your job, if you're waiting for messages coming in pertaining to work, or health, guys, then that's working for me. Again, you bring this strength card. This is good. So we've got several majors on the table today. We've got the Justice, we've got the Star, we've got the Empress, and we've got Strength. So this is good. Okay, there is a solution to the problem. All right. So if you are looking for answers, you know, from your partnerships or from your employers or anything like that, I'm definitely feeling that you're going to get them. But this is a slow and steady energy here, okay? New beginnings, new ideas, being able to stand back and build on what we've already got. Now, in other words, if you are experienced in a corporate life and you, I don't know, whatever it is that you do, guys, then you can take that and then apply it in a different arena. Now obviously if you're within healthcare, which is very interesting given the fact that we have got this very turbulent energy on that 6th house, and we have Scorpio restrictions, control on the 12th house is normally larger institutions, hospitals, you know, so on and so forth. And of course we've got a lot of Virgo going on in that 10th house on the 1st of September as well. 10th house is societal, it's large organisations, it's the system, man-made systems, guys. So yeah, you know, when you're handling this, we don't need to rush in there and cause too much issue. We just got to, I'm looking for diplomacy here, guys. So whether or not it's a permanent relationship that you're in, whether or not it is an employment situation that we've got going on here, let's try and keep this together. Well, again, ideas in infancy, okay? You know, the opportunity to build, to move the experience, that we know to another arena, and begin again in some way. So this is like a tentative, sort of slow energy I'm feeling. So if there are people out there that are considering self-employment, or you have actually set something up, okay, I would suggest that you use all the Virgo that we've got going on in that 10th house, you know, and don't forget that Uranus is tech, guys. So Uranus in the 6th as well, in Taurus, which of course Venus ruled, and Venus, of course, brilliantly, is well placed in the 11th house of technology as well. So if you are setting up a new business, maybe you need to start looking carefully at the practicalities of that with Virgo in that 10th, how you're going to stand, how your name is going to show up there, and what's going to set you apart, what's going to make you different from your competitors, certainly. And also embracing the tech, right, which is what I spoke about in my really early videos when I set up the channel. Embracing the tech, this Aquarian, Uranian possibility that we've got out there that can, you know, get your voice out there, get your products out there, and also get your CV out there, guys, if you're looking for, you know, because honestly, as far as corporates are concerned, I honestly feel that there are lots and lots of people that are really considering this self-employment energy now. You know, whether or not that's consultancy, guys, whatever it is you're doing. So I'm saying get on the tweet, get out there, you know, put your business on these platforms, see how it goes. It's really all about things being in their infancy, but you're going to do fine. Wow. Again, this is the one that jumped out the deck. And again, this is telling me that don't be stuck, and I think that's where we all are at the moment. And I think a lot of us, again, we've got this sort of 9th house energy, which is Jupiter in Aquarius, guys, in the 3rd house, all right? And 3rd house is naturally Mercury. So Mercury in Libra in the 11th house. So it is important, and 11th house, of course, is joint ruled, but it is Aquarius. So Jupiter in Aquarius in that 3rd. So, you know, think bigger, guys. If you've got a small business and you want to push it, you know, estimate how you can do it. There's definitely good opportunities here. It is going to come together. I do feel it will come together. But we just got to keep going, and I think that what's going on outside is just appalling. Just also wanted to say that I will be setting up an Odyssey channel. You know, I am quite, well, not you all know that I'm quite political, but I'm just tired of sort of putting on the post. I post on Facebook, and I'm sure you're tired of it as well. So I won't be putting as many posts on. But I will be setting up an Odyssey channel, because there are things that I really need to say that I don't feel that I can say on a YouTube channel, and I don't think it would be appropriate. So I'll let you all know when that's set up. I'm now going to work with the 3 verifiers, as I say. Well, these are so old, but I do love them, so just give me a minute, guys. Let me just get them a really, really good shuffle. Oh, that one popped out, so I'm going to keep it. Okay. Another 2 off the top, first one. Here we go. This is pretty much it, really. Okay. Again, we've got these ideas, we mustn't be frightened, we've got to go forward. And if we have to be tentative in our action, all right, to get the justice that we need from whatever this is, whether or not it's a personal life, whether or not it's your professional life, your work, you're just asking justice from, you know, whatever area. At the end of the day, you know, it is going to come together. This is a good one. Wow. And again, we've got this double one here. All right. So again, you know, you're on the right track is what I want to say, guys. You know, so again, there's that need to trust the intuition, you know, and you need to. I mean, the ninth house is empty today. I don't have any energy in it, but again, it's the 1st of September, London chart. And what's up there is a little bit of Virgo, a little bit of Leo on this chart, guys. So Leo, of course, is that vital self, is the vital energy. Um, and of course it is a 5th house energy, and we do have Chiron in Aries in that 5th house, and I know that a lot of people aren't too good and they're just feeling really weary, and that you know, we've really been hammered by all this psychological warfare that's been applied at the moment. But it is important that we stay on top of it and stay healthy. So these energies, yeah, you've got your ideas, we've got these new beginnings, we've got these new opportunities, we can make them work, so don't lose hope is what I want to say. Wow. And at the end of the day, you bring me the 2 of Swords, which is all about balance, guys. You know, it's finding the balance, and knowing that there is support for your cause or for you, and whether or not that's within your family, you know, whether or not you've been in a situation that has been restrictive and controlling, and then you realise you do have support within your family group, that dynamic, whether or not it's support within your working areas, or whether or not it's support in an advisory fashion to help you get your business moving, or whatever it is you want to do. But either way, we want justice, and we want agreement, okay? So, you know, let's get it right. There is definitely no doubt that we have to defend our position with this, guys. So whatever reality you're dealing with, you've got to defend your position here. And again, this could be personal relationship, but again, note these are all rods, and rods for me are work. All right, look at these, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So whether or not it's emotional work that you've got to do within the relationship, whether or not it's emotional as far as your relationship within your boss, or whatever's going on here, guys, it is important that we stay strong, remain in a solid position. And I think that what happens with this with this 2 of Wands, this final card is telling me that we will be able to stand. All right, so you know, go with it, guys. You've just got to stay strong. You know, what can I say? Solidarity. If you do want a private reading with me, guys, you do know that I work very differently when I'm working on a one-to-one, and I do work globally. And you can check out the website, maggiespark.co.uk. You can come via YouTube, you can come via Twitter, you can get me anywhere you want. But WhatsApp, Messenger, all of it. And Telegram, guys. I'm on Telegram today. Take it easy. Thank you. Bye now.